Hey guys, what's up? Jesse LaFlair here with LaFlairParkour. Today we will be doing the Kong or monkey vault tutorial. It's also known as the King Kong. A lot of names for one trick. It was requested by the gym, haha, and let's do it. Kong vault is one of those things that people tend to get scared about because they're worried about their feet clipping or a whole bunch of different other little reasons. I'm going to try to teach you a way to get to the Kong without killing yourself. Alright? Now when choosing an object for your Kong, obviously you're going to want a clear run up, a nice clean landing. If you could find something with sand or grass, much more preferred to do it that way, just so you have a safer landing in case something does go wrong. You don't want to take an object that's too high. For me, this is pretty good. I would actually start something a little bit lower, but the lower you go, really the harder it is to do, because now you're not able to pull yourself up. Boom. Okay, so working yourself up to this trick. First, I want you to be able to climb up it. Can you get up? Good. That's good. Now use a little bit of momentum. Jump your legs. See if you can get your legs to the side of your hands. Okay? Good. If you could do that, that's great. Now, try to see if you could pop up to your feet with your hands in the middle. Boom. That would be good. Just see if you could pop up between your hands with your feet, like this. If you can do that, you can do it, alright? The next step is taking speed, having momentum. Using your speed to get you over the object so you're not sitting here muscling through. Ugh. Now if you can do that, then you can do a Kong no problem. And if you can get your hands in and through, you're good. But that's more of a cash vault, a Kong to dash. Alright? Now a pretty common mistake what happens is sometimes people slap their hands down. You don't want to do that. They're not slapping down. They're not grabbing here. Although they could, depending on if you're on a rail or where you're going from here. This might help you pull through. But in most obstacles, you're not going to have the option of reaching over. It might be longer, thicker. If the object is wider, deeper, don't start your Kong at the beginning of the object. Start it halfway or past. Do a little bit of a dive Kong. You're gonna have to start a little bit earlier on your jump, but you won't have to worry about your feet or your butt clipping on your way down, all right? And that's one way I like to teach it. But what I wanna say is when you put these hands on, you should actually be putting them on, pulling yourself through, and not only pulling, or pushing and pulling up like this, but when you get to the end of your movement, I want your hands to be pushing away. Your feet aren't going to be passed through. Your body's actually going to be crouched back like this, and you're going to be pushing through. But I want you to continue the movement. Your hands don't just push down and put up. It's actually pulling, pushing, and then pushing away with your fingers. There's a lot of wrist muscle, a lot of finger movement that's going to get stronger and stronger as you're doing it. I'm going to do one nice and close for you. I want you to watch this. Right? You get it? Got it? Good. Sometimes they try to jump off too close. The only angle you can go is up and not even over. So when doing the Kong, you actually want to start your jump a little bit out. Depending on the height of the object, is definitely going to affect how far out you jump. Also depending on where you want to land. If you're doing a precision, if you're doing a cat, if you're doing, double Kong, it's all going to depend on where you leave. It's going to change that factor. Try to avoid double-footed jumps. It kills your speed and will affect the distance you can travel later. Next, when you come into the object, I want you to get your shoulders low so you can bring your momentum up and out. Now, to better maintain your speed, lead with one foot with your back leg driving you up, and then bring your legs together and finish the move. The most common mistake people do when trying Kongs is they get into a bad habit of keeping their feet on the outside of their arms, like this. You don't want to do that. And the reason you don't want to do that is because not only is it killing your speed, it's setting you off balance. It's just not you're gonna get that stuck in your head, and you're not gonna be able to do the Kong to project yourself out as far as you should be. Okay, so let's see a proper one. Now, Kongs are a great movement, and they lead to a lot of other tricks. I mean, you could do Kong to precision, you could do a Kong to drop precision, a Kong to cat, double Kongs. I mean, there's so many movements that are going to come out of this one trick, so really drill it, get used to it. It's one of my favorite tricks. This spot actually lends itself to a really cool Kong to level precision. It's about, I don't know, 5 feet, a little more than 5 feet, maybe 6 feet-ish. Almost, because I'm 6 feet this way, so it's a little less. But it's got a pretty cool Kong to precision. So let's see if I can do this. It'll be a nice experiment. You can see the movement in a different way. You can see me actually use all my muscle and wrist strength to get to where I want to go. All right, let's do it. And that is your Kong tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. If you guys have any questions, ask it in the comments section below and I will get back to you. Check out the description for a breakdown of the movement, and if I forgot anything, it'll be in there. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Alright guys, so I have included a couple links for you. The two most important ones probably are your progressions. I have a Kong to precision link to a tutorial, and a Kong to cat link, which is another tutorial. And feel free to check out the parkour spots, all the other tutorials, and of course that Tempest free running video I did. Alright, peace out. Hit that subscribe button. Love ya. Peace.